Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
So he got him swinging. Phil Ramirez is retired to lead off the ball game. At the plate now, Brandon Nicholas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Brandon Nicholas is the second out of the opening frame. Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Russell, comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is into the box now, number 16. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Russell is in a few steps as he takes it for the first. Leading off the inning, Bo Naylor, and they'll need him to get something going here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Count is 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Set to get his day started, Sylvester Burkhart. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fouled away. Burkhart, 33 years old. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here's another 0-2.
Ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Bobby Willie is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Leading off the inning, Phil Ramirez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
Ain't nobody out now.
The 0-2 once more. Pulls this one in the air out to left. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So striding forward now, Brandon Nicholas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High in the air out to center field.
All you, take it, take it.
Roederer is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. The next to bat for St. Louis, Enrique Aguilera.
The first baseman, Enrique.
Popped up. Rito over to his right.
Me.
And the inning is over. Can't start any better than this.
Hey, let her fly, let her
Striding
fly.
in once again, number 16 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Let it fly right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt.
right
2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
See it up and drive.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
The batter.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Drew Mendoza. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it.
Right,
one there.
That's an out.
And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brian Russell. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Fouled off. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. At the plate, Pablo Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Nolan Gorman is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Bo Naylor.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count.
Get a strikeout right now. Let's go, baby.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, we got no one here.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
No one out now, no one out.
Naylor gets his lead at first, nobody out, and it's fouled away. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Batting average down in the low 210s. 11 home runs and 34 driven in. The 0-2 delivery. This one's down to third. Reined in to second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 16. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6.
ball, kid. See and drop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah. 0-1.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Ready for another chance? Drew Mendoza. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Drew
0-1. Here's the pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Looking up is the right fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Leading off the inning, Phil Ramirez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. Ready for another shot now, Brandon Nicholas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's taken for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box now, Enrique Aguilera. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Skied down the left field line.
Heads up, wall.
Shed is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So in now for Chicago, number 16. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Heading out towards shallow right. Russell is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Another good inning. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Brian Russell. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1-1 the count. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. stepping in, Pablo Rodriguez.
Now
Will
batting.
swing it from the left
The
side
second
right
baseman.
here.
It's very
Pablo
difficult being a switch hitter, and very
Rodriguez.
rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side
0-2.
as opposed to the right side.
Behind
Here we
0-2
go,
now.
guys. Let's go.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Now at the plate, Nolan Gorman.
Now
He comes
batting.
in 0 for
Third
2
baseman.
thus far.
Nolan.
First pitch of the
Gorman.
at-bat.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to
There's
see
one.
very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a
Ball
swing
one.
at it.
And he lays off for ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now to the plate, Bo Naylor starting things for his side in the ninth
for
as
St.
they
Louis.
face the improbable
catcher,
odds
number
of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hey, we got no outs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Here we go, boys. Come on.
Inside
count
and
is
low,
2-1.
2-1.
Ball,
A
up
little
there.
too tall that time. 3-1 now. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his
Now
face out
batting.
there.
Oh, D-Roll, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Fastball,
Ball
close,
2.
but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right
Your
here
attention,
as he
please.
surrenders hit number
Big hit
1
for
here in
St. Louis.
inning number 9.
Number 8.
Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time.
Barreto.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging
next
in,
for the Cardinals,
Phil Ramirez.
the left fielder.
His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in
Ramirez.
foul
He's
territory.
out.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Nicholas.
Now
He's
batting,
their last
the
shot
center
here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the
Nicholas.
shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Cardinals down to their final strike here.
Ball 1.
Well above the letters with the
1 ball,
fastball
2
that
strikes,
time.
the count.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this one hitter just the same. great effort either way.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 16 earns his 8th victory of the season as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left.